take a crayon such as this one. Draw a line. Can you see already that's created a tiny bit of a lifted look? Before this sets, because it will set and be totally smudge proof, you're just going to blend it upwards and outwards. Don't need any fancy brushes. Super, super easy. If you want more of a lift, then you take the crayon again and you double up the layer. I'm always making sure that I've got a gap between my brow bone and the socket. And I'll tell you why in a minute. That's the first product. Again, you can find a link above or below if you don't have anything like this at home. It looks very, very natural. Take a clarifying pencil such as this one, and you're going to apply this on the lower waterline. Put this in the middle. You don't need to go right the way around. This is going to really brighten the whites of your eyes, and when you brighten the whites of your eyes, your eye always looks more open, and by giving ourselves a much more open look to our eye, that further helps lift a hooded eye. You could also put this around the tear duct area, so I'll just put it in a little V across the tear duct area, give a little blend, and then you can also put it on your brow bone. So I'll just put it from kind of the arch down to the tail, and then with my pinky finger, making sure it's clean from where I blended it. With this socket, I'm just going to blend backwards and forwards, down onto the brow bone, just to make sure it doesn't look like an obvious line, so it all looks really nice and blended. So it looks very natural, can you see? Very, very natural. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you a mascara technique. Now you can use this technique with any mascara that you currently own. I have developed a mascara for hooded eyes called Doe Eyes. It features a tiny little Bambi deer on it because I think they have the perfect open, pretty eyes. And I've developed it so the wand is very small, so it's perfect for eyes that are hooding. It's also 100% smudge proof and it gives extreme length. Now the reason I want that for a hooded eye is because one, I want to create extreme length so that the lashes look long and more open. This also curls the lashes. It will give a natural curl as well, so I want the lashes long and curled. The main thing is it's got to be smudge proof, because what you don't want is, as our eyes hood, we want long lashes, but we don't want them to hood, we don't want them to smudge on the hood. So it's really good to have a smudge proof mascara like this. Now this does the hard work for you. So you're simply going to hold the wand at the very root of your lashes and you're just going to blink onto the wand. And this is all you need to do with this mascara to get beautiful full lashes. Now the next tip I'm going to share with you, you can do with any mascara and it makes such a difference. So the first thing we're going to do is create lovely long lashes, and by really focusing on the root of the lashes first of all, you can then turn the wand vertically, and thank you for giving me the hearts, whoever's doing that, I really appreciate it. We're going to just make sure that the middle lashes on our top lash line are longer than either the lashes either side, because that is going to give us a really open effect. So let's really lengthen those lashes in the middle of our upper lash line. This is going to make our eyes look really open, really lengthen the look of those lashes. As you can see, I don't have many lashes at all, but this mascara really gives me the look of super, super long lashes. And that's because this formula features tiny lash extensions in it. It's perfect it works really well with people with contact lenses. It does not drop down. It stays put, it's totally smudge proof, but it will make your lashes look very, very long and slightly curled upwards. Can you see? And because it's smudge proof, you can also wear it on your lower lash line. And I know a lot of people, as they get older, they stop wearing it on their lower lashes because they don't want the smudging. But when you do apply mascara on your lower lash line, it will really help frame your eyes and give your eyes a much more open effect. So let's do that now. You're just going to bounce the wand on the root of the lashes. And then when you want to add length, you turn the wand vertically and coat the tips. So you can keep going with this mascara. Obviously, I've only dipped the wand in once so far, and it's given me this look. But if you wanted more, then you could really build it up to really extreme lashes and just keep going. So let's show you what you can do with it. And then you can decide how much or how little you would like to do. But I think, for me, a really lengthening and curling smudge-proof mascara is makes one of the biggest differences to how open my eyes look. Let's really build that up. Okay, so we've just used 3 products. A crayon, a pencil, and a mascara. Do we think we could do this in the mornings? Very, very easy to do, very quick to do. I'm going to show you how I would now do it on the other eye when I'm in a rush, so you don't have to listen to me talking, so you can just see how quickly you could do it. I think that makes a real difference. Let's have a look. Oh, thank you for people giving me hearts. I really appreciate that. So, this is what I do in the mornings. My crayon, again, if you want to know any of the links, you'll find them above or below. Blend. Put it on my lid. Blend. Let me just check in a mirror. Pencil, lower lash line. Look what the difference that makes, so cool. Around my tear duct area, little V. Blend. From the arch of my brow down. With the Clarify pencil. Blend. All this is going to last all day as well. Everything here is smudge proof. How quick was that for an eye look? Then let's do mascara. One coat first of all. Take the wand vertically, create real length in the middle of the lash line to give you really open, big eyes. Lower lash line, stamp onto, when I say stamp, obviously delicately, stamp onto the roots of the lower lash line, and then coat the tips for length. If you want more lashes, just keep going with the mascara. You can really build this mascara up. I like a lot of mascara, so I'm going to do a couple of layers. Now, what I will say with this mascara, it is unlike any other formula out there. That sounds like a sales pitch, doesn't it? But it's not. I'm genuinely saying this is unlike any other mascara you will ever use. With that in mind, because it's so unique, inside this formula features tiny lash particles that adhere to your lashes and create this amazing length. You saw me without my mascara. I do not have super long lashes. This gives me lash extensions. However, if you're someone that goes into your mascara and goes like this and swivels it round, you're going to get a wand that's cloggy because it's going to pick up loads of those tiny little lash extensions. So I would say if you're going to use this mascara, don't put the wand in and wiggle it around. You don't need to do that. If you do find that you've given yourself a cloggy brush, don't put it back in because you're going to create all this mess around the end. Simply, with a tissue or a wet wipe, wipe off where you've jiggled your brush in and out, and then wipe off the wand, and then pop in. So to use this mascara, because it is a unique formulation that there is nothing else like it on the market, you just pop in like that, okay? You don't need, if you're wiping loads off on the edge like this, you don't need to do that. By doing that, all you're going to do is shove all the lash extension particles back in, and you're going to make it goopy. You don't need to do that. So if you do that by mistake, just wipe it off to get your wand nice and clean, and all you need to do is pop it in and pop it out, and then blink onto it. And all those lash extensions inside this tube are going to adhere to your lashes and going to keep your lashes long and curled until you decide to take this mascara off. This is 100% smudge proof. It is not going to smudge. It's not going anywhere. It's just going to give you really long lashes all day, every day. Love, what do we think? Let me know what else I can teach you. If you want more of my makeup tips, you can comment beauty secrets. I've made a totally free 7-day beauty course for you. Just comment beauty secrets and I'll send it to you. It goes over 7 days. It's like 10 minutes a day. Send it to your email address. I teach you everything from how to contour, how to sculpt, how to eliminate the look of bags, what to look for in your skincare, everything. So it's all there waiting for you. Oh, P.S. This lipstick. It's new in. How lovely is that? I even love the name of it. It's called The Bride. Don't you think that's just the perfect colour? Love. Bye. Use code 20 for 20% off any 3 makeup must-haves for women 40 plus. In my store, Beauty and the Boutique.